What's going on YouTube? StealingLikes here, and you guys have caught me once again handing the cookie jar out here trying to snatch me some likes. Today, bringing another ranked randomizer, as I got the numbers 26, 31, 29, 16, 5, and 35, which translates into Gargeist, for the first time ever, Diggersby, Furfrau, Lantern, Mienshao, and Infernape. And before I start this battle, I'd like to issue a huge apology. I found out yesterday I've not been going to Smogon for the tier rankings, so I did not know Swagger is banned in UU, OU, pretty much everything but Ubers. So Furfrau no longer packing Swagger. You guys may see what it's packing now, as I did switch it out. I had no idea. I went ahead and hit the challenge button as I go into this one. Now, this is actually a pretty balanced team for a randomizer. I mean, I got a little bit of everything going on here. I'm not seeing a lot of shared weaknesses. I mean, there's the grass between... Oh, you got an opponent from Japan. But there's the grass between Diggersby, Lantern, and there might be another shared one. Dark weakness between Gargeist and... No? Okay. Well, my opponent brought Latios, Mawile, Ferrothorn, Gengar, Talonflame, and Rotom Wash. Now, obviously, this is not a good situation for me. I have to bring Infernape, and I may in fact lead with the Infernape. However, I don't want Infernape versus Talonflame, and Talonflame has to show up at some point in time. So I think I'm going to take in Furfrau, just because it can eat up the hits Talonflame has to dish. Then, so Infernape leading, Furfrau coming along. Now, I have to find something that kind of joins up the weaknesses of my opponent, as Gargeist is going to be weak to both stabs on Gengar, and I see Gengar being a problem. Lantern has no issues whatsoever there, unless something is packing an EQ that I am not seeing. I'm going to bring Lantern, and that's my team. So let's see what my opponent leads with here. I feel a Talonflame lead coming. Talonflame has huge lead potential. Despite the fact that I can't stand how common Talonflame is, Talonflame is a great lead Pokemon. It's fast. It can have priority to boot from any flying type move, which is usually Roost. Typically Roost. Now, what do you got here? That is Mawile. That is the best lead I could have possibly hoped for here, even with the Intimidate, as it's going to want to stick around. And because it wants to stick around, this Flare Blitz is going to really hurt its feelings. I mean, they might switch out, but they really want to pack the Fairy types moves against this Infernape. As, well, they could go into Rotom if they brought Rotom. A lot of things going on here. They withdraw. They probably did go into Rotom, which makes the Flare Blitz... Oh, they went into Latios. Alright, so Flare Blitz going down. It's not going to do a lot of damage. It does more than I expected. Now, this Infernape is going to go for the Thunder Punch, hoping that... Oh, you know what? Latios is a Psychic Dragon. That was a stupid, stupid moment. That was a stupid moment. So, first misplay of the day from me, as it crit. Didn't even need the crit. So who to go into here? One of those moments where I really do wish I had Gargeist. Lantern's a bad call. Furfrau is actually a better call here, which is terrible. So, gonna go into Furfrau. Gonna get a Sucker Punch off. Then, I'm gonna do some things. As much as I want to T-Wave this thing. As much as I really want to T-Wave this thing. I'm going to go for the Sucker Punch. Just get off a little bit of super effective damage, as I'm sure they had no idea that was coming. And Furfrau misses the Draco Meteor. Well, Latios misses the Draco Meteor on Furfrau. But I'm going to go for the return. Not sure if my... Yeah, they did withdraw, so the return was the best call. I figured they might withdraw to try and save this Latios. Go out into Talonflame, which is the whole reason that I brought Furfrou, as Furfrou's going to be able to take the hits. Rocky Helmet Talonflame, ladies and gentlemen. Rocky Helmet. Now this Thunder Wave is about to really hurt Talonflame's feelings. That's what I'm packing instead of the Swagger. I figured that I'd rather manipulate speed than pack the actual electric move. Ah, but he taunts. He taunts. So no T-Wave after that. Gonna go for yet another return. What is this? What is this? It is a utility Talonflame. I've never seen this before. So, not going to do a lot of damage here after the burn, which is highly unfortunate. However, I don't know what's going on. I guess they're using the priority roost to heal. They're burning, and then they're going to do other things? Maybe? Does this thing pack a single attack? That's my first question. What does it pack? Is it packing an attack at all? Taunt wore off. Clearly going to taunt me again, which gives me a turn to do other things. Huh. I don't know. I don't know what they want. I almost have to let Furfrou go down too, as I don't want to switch into Lantern just yet. So, you know what? I'm going for the T-Wave. I know the taunt's coming. I know for a fact the taunt is coming. There's a taunt. Had to go for it, though, as I don't want this thing outspeeding my Lantern because it will not enjoy burn. Just due to the fact that it's going to deal damage at the end of every single turn. Now, a little late for it, but I'm going to go for the Sucker Punch. Oh, yep, there's a priority. Just getting completely outplayed here. Playing like a noob against this person. Now, that bird's dead. And it probably knows it once it sees the third Pokemon I brought along. As Lantern, capable of handling the Talonflame. Packing 2 stabs that this thing doesn't want to see. Now, I'm actually predicting a switch here. So I'm going to set up my Aqua Ring on the switch. It taunted me. Really? Really? So, just predicting the taunt. I'm going to go for the Scald and just really make this thing mad. It goes for the Will-O-Wisp. It does hit. Obviously, I didn't want the Will-O-Wisp to hit. I mean, I didn't want the Will-O-Wisp to happen in the first place. But the Scald really going to make this thing angry as it's dead. I shouldn't... no, it was a good prediction. It was a good prediction. I'm not going to knock myself for the prediction, seeing as it was... It would have been expected that they switched out of Talonflame, as Talonflame had nothing that it wanted to do here. The Intimidate, doesn't matter. Doesn't matter one little bit. Now, going to go for another Scald. It obviously Mega Evolves in my face. Do they Swords Dance? I've seen people do this before, where they Swords Dance away. For what reason, I'm unsure. Because they should clearly go for the attack, although they don't know I'm packing leftovers yet. They go for the Play Rough, which is a kill. Huh. Didn't know that. So, good game to my opponent. That brings us to the end of this first battle. Hopefully I do better in the second randomizer. Now, once the screen closes down, we'll be able to skip on to the next one, and I will see you guys in just a second. Alright, so back again. I will not skip out on the info in between. I did have another opponent come in. I believe they DC'd in our in our screen for choosing Pokemon, but I'm not going to include it in the video. I just figured I'd talk about it a little bit, as that was very awkward. Charizard, Garchomp, Sock, Aegislash, Klefki, and Togekiss. Wow. Okay, so I don't like this at all. I do not like this at all. I want to bring Infernape for the Klefki. However, I want to lead with Lantern, as it looks like they're going to start off with a Paraflincher, and I wouldn't mind Lanterning against Charizard if that's the lead. Garchomp is coming, and Garchomp does not care what I do. Okay. What do I have for Garchomp? Because I'm looking at Infernape Lantern Furfrou or Infernape Lantern Mienshao? Mienshao has no business here. Mienshao has no business whatsoever. I don't see him bringing Sock. I've actually never seen a competitive Sock. So this is a first by me. Infernape Lantern. I'm going to bring Mienshao or Furfrou. No, you know, I'm going to bring Diggersby, as Diggersby does pack a little bit of priority. It's immune to the T-Wave from Klefki or Togekiss. But Furfrou is so much more helpful. But once again, Klefki, Togekiss, they are there. They might be there just to make me bring things that don't like Klefki or Togekiss. I don't like Klefki or Togekiss as stall walls. They are atrocious stall walls because they do all the nastiest of things. Now, really interested in what my opponent leads with here. Really like the outfit. Or is it just the hair, eye color, hat combo that's getting me? I don't know. But Infernape leads, and my opponent leads off with Sock. So, Sock Infernape. I have no idea what the Sock wants to do. I'm not going to lie. I have no clue. I'm thinking about Thunder Punching. Flare Bit, because I kind of expect a switch here. I can't see my opponent really wanting to stick around. I'm going to U-turn. I don't know what he wants to do. He's faster than the Infernape. That's kind of bad for me, as he is going to get off some damage against this Infernape. This Infernape, it's slower than Sock. It's blowing my mind right now. I didn't realize Sock was so speedy. So, going into Diggersby, since he packs the EQ. Packing the EQ, I can't play around with this Pokemon at all. The huge power might threaten here, but I don't know that there's anything my opponent's really afraid of aside from this. He's going to switch. I know he's going to switch after he sees me do this. I don't know how many people pack this on the non-stall walling Pokemon, but I thought it was hilarious. So I'm going to force... Oh, he does withdraw. So my opponent is going to... Oh, here we go. So I bounce. Oh, this is awesome. Now, Togekiss is probably going to T-Wave, but it's faster than my Diggersby. So Diggersby is going to land and cause him to waste whatever thing he's going to do. And it's going to give me a little bit of a reveal. Oh, I'm fast. Ooh, that is not expected. I am faster than the Togekiss. It Dazzling Gleams. So, it does do a pretty hefty chunk of damage. With me being faster, though, I am going to Stone Edge. So, that should hurt Togekiss's feelings by a lot. And take Togekiss down. So, it was a crit. I don't think it actually mattered, as the super effective damage right there was a thing. Now, out comes Sock. Sock is going to be faster than Diggersby. Sock is probably going to deal a punishing final blow, but I have to bounce, or I could quick attack. I'm going to quick attack. I'm just going to go for the stab quick attack, get in some of my last damage here, and watch Sock's life go down, slowly but surely. He gets off the close combat, super effective. Super effective. It's going to kill. Don't know why I didn't think about that before going into Diggersby the first time. Maybe I was threatening something that they didn't expect. Or that they had to have expected something there. Infernape, I don't think Infernape's packing priority. At least my Infernape is not packing priority. I know for a fact Lantern isn't. So that looks like a good game, as he does pack a super effective Earthquake for all of my Pokemon. All my Pokemon who are left, super effective Earthquake. Something I did ignore at the beginning of this fight. So, I'm going to go for Scald. Just do as much damage as I possibly can. He goes for the close combat. Is he Scarfed? He's Scarfed! So that's why this Sock withdrew when I went into Diggersby. So, gonna get off the Scald. That would explain why it might explain why he's faster than Infernape. Gonna get a little healing off here. Get me back above 50. Although it's not gonna matter more likely than not unless he brings out a special attacker who I resist. And I'm doubting it. I am significantly doubting that I'm resisting Charizard. Well, that is very opportune for me. I'm going to go for the Scald. I don't know which Mega... Aha, it's Mega X. It's Mega X. This is going to be a neutral Scald. So, the Scald's not going to kill. And I don't know... He Dragon Dances in my face. Well, I'll be... I am shocked by that right now. So, the Dragon Dance is really going to matter... as Charizard is now outspeeding any and every Pokemon that I would want to use against him. I'm going to go for the Thunder Wave, hoping that I live. But I'm not seeing me living in Outrage. I'm not seeing it. I could hope. But yeah, it doesn't happen. So, Infernape's going to go out like a lamb to the slaughter. And we are going to take... I could be mistaken. I think this is our first double randomizer loss. Like, 2-match loss. So, it was a good game. It was fun. I would have preferred to have gotten 1 kill in. I'll go for the close combat as it's stab, and yeah, the outrage is just bleh. So, there is your double randomizer for today. I would love to thank everybody who came out for Social Saturday, as I got a ton of great suggestions for what I should do for this channel on Subscriber Sunday. I got a lot of really positive feedback from everybody. I enjoyed seeing everybody on Omegle, everybody on Twitter, everybody on Skype. I had a lot of fun. Now, don't forget to drop a comment below, drop a like below. I would like to bring Wonder Trade Wednesday this week, but in addition to that, I'm going to be bringing some of the suggestions from today to tomorrow's Subscriber Sunday. In addition to that, I am also going to be bringing some possible announcements tomorrow. As somebody actually suggested something to me on Subscriber Sunday that sounded like a ton of fun. It's something they just named it that. It's related to something that already exists. I'm saying something a lot here. It's related to things that already exist in the world, but it was just so funny sounding that I felt like I need to do it. I need to bring it tomorrow. So I will bring info about this tomorrow after I research some. In the meantime, you guys have a nice night, and I will see you then.